Spring is almost here, so let's celebrate by adding pops of color to our makeup routine. Here to show us how it can be done is Quentin Croft, founder and CEO of Baqe Cosmetics. One of my favorites. I'm wearing your blush today, my favorite #1 blush. I always tell everybody.
Thank you. Well, it looks stunning on you.
Well, I love that we have our stunning Savvy as our model today.
Best model ever right here.
And talking pops of color,
yes.
Savvy's brave. She loves to do this, and she rocks it.
I mean, look at this shirt.
It's just
I don't
a
think
subtle
that
Monday.
she fears color.
I have to hype myself up on a Monday somehow, so I just want to wear something fun.
Quentin, do women get intimidated when you say color? Okay.
Absolutely, and I think a lot of it is confidence and not knowing how to use that color and feeling overwhelmed by that. And so I want to show you some easy ways to add color that are not only on trend, but are easy to recreate and just kind of like dipping your toes, but still giving the full effect.
Okay, that sounds perfect. That sounds doable, accessible.
Oh, yeah.
So talk us through the eye.
We're gonna go over the eye first. So we already did one eye on Savvy over here. And what we did was kind of an underline with a little bit of shadow. So go ahead and choose an eyeshadow color that's gonna make your eyes pop. And one of my favorite easy ones is purple. Purple looks good on all eye colors because it plays against yellow. So with green eyes, it's gonna make them look greener. With blue eyes, it'll make blue look deeper, like an ocean. And then with brown, it'll pull out those yellow and amber tones and make brown eyes look more topaz. So you're gonna have a lot of fun with purple.
Well, look at the contrast with Savvy's eye color. And purple's her favorite, so this is perfect.
So all you're gonna do is just take like a smudging brush or a crease brush and just apply that shadow, pointing your brush upward into that lash line. So we're not bringing it downward or straight in. You'll notice the bristles are pointing up, and that's gonna keep the blend upward. You can stop there if this side is too intense for you, but if you wanna have some fun with it, pretend that this line is being extended out, and this is like the underwing that we're seeing everywhere right now on TikTok and Instagram with the makeup trends, is pulling that wing out from underneath rather than on top.
So the underwing is the new way to do a cat eye.
Oh yeah. This is very in and very fun.
I love what it does for the shape of the eye too.
Right?
It just pulls everything
so cute.
up. So only on the bottom is where you're putting
Only on the bottom,
purple.
or you can do it on the top. If you want to do it on the top, I recommend spraying some setting spray into any eyeshadow so it can become more of a liquid liner. Makes it a little bit easier to work with on top.
Well, I love you say we're going to be doing some purple eyeliner, and that sounds like, again, it could be intimidating for some people, but you make it so wearable. I love how that
easy.
looks.
It just takes a few seconds. You can add it to a makeup look that you already had on during the day and take it to going out by just putting a pop of color under there.
I'm trying it. Okay, what's next?
So what's next is we're seeing this bright pink is back in on the cheek. I feel like coral has reigned supreme for years, and we love a good coral moment, but we're back into this bright, cool tone pink. It's what we're seeing everywhere. They're selling out in stores. And so what we're gonna do is just take this pink blush right here, and we're just going to dot it and bring it on. And it has a highlighter in it, so you're going to get that highlighted effect already. You don't need to add highlighter. And there you go. Just a little pink pop right there.
I think blush is the trickiest part of any makeup routine, knowing where to put it. Will you talk through
absolutely.
where you're putting it?
Depending on where your face is shaped or what effect you want to give is going to be where you want to apply that blush. But my #1 rule is please never smile before you do your blush, because this skin, go ahead and smile, raises up when we smile. So if you drop your smile, this skin is now down here. So you want to apply it with a straight face if you want to come down here on the apple. But if you want to lift, you're going to want to keep it right here under the corner of the eye and using little motions, always moving so that it makes it nice and blended. Just right around that kind of temple area will give you that really lifted look.
And that's what we're always going for. See, you are such a good teacher. That's what Savvy always says. And it's so true, because you're telling us exactly how to make it foolproof.
Oh yeah, and my biggest thing is if you are trying something new for the first time or you're a little bit nervous about it, go ahead and try it at night before you go to bed, because you're already about to wash your face anyway. No one's gonna see it if it doesn't look like absolute perfection, and then do that for a few nights in a row before you go ahead and try it yourself during the day. So just make sure that you feel comfortable with it.
Experiment. Okay, in our last few seconds, Quentin, talk me through what we would do with a lip.
Yes, so if you didn't want to pop on the eyes and you want to pop a lip, go ahead and choose a bright color or a bold color. So today I am wearing my shade Grapefruit, which is this middle one on the top. It's kind of this orange red, really good pop, especially with the blue pant. But if you're a little bit more nervous, stick in the pink family or go with a darker color. That's always unexpected. Like, I love a good dark brown on fair skin. It's a really good pop of color, and I feel like it's almost easier and less jarring than a bright red.
Well, I love what you've done both with your look today and Savvy's, and I know you love it too.
Oh, it didn't take me long to know that me and Quentin were the same.
You speak the same
We do
language.
speak the same
love
language.
it, ladies. Quentin, fabulous job. As always, where do we buy your product?
So go to Baqe, B-A-Q-E, cosmetics.com, and what I used on Savvy today is the Bouquet palette, and that comes with eyeshadows and blush all in one.
Oh, everything you need right there. All right, hop online and snag one, and so will I.